Mike and Heidi Lucke from FASTSIGNS in Clearwater, Florida, recently purchased a van ladder. Then they sent their husband and wife installation team, Jairus and Naomi, to pick it up. At Van Ladder, we love installers, and we try not to let one escape until we've asked, what's it like to be you? Here's what Jairus had to say before he and Naomi drove back to Florida.
For me, I would have to say sign installing is probably the best job I've ever done. It is never same twice. You have to be prepared for 1,000 different issues to come up at any one time. And that's what I love. It's a total troubleshooter's job, and I'm a troubleshooter. It's still a very dangerous job. You're dealing with power equipment, you are dealing with heights, you are dealing with unforeseen obstacles that you didn't know existed until you pulled up on the job. Mike and Heidi at FASTSIGNS of Clearwater are the best employers I've had. You are family. They take care of you. When the COVID hit, they took care of, made sure that financially we were okay. All the employees were okay. They didn't cut us loose and it was our problem. Just the sweetest, caring, and they want me to arrive home alive and unwounded, and that's one of the reasons why we got a new truck. I do the height, the breadth, and the width of the state of Florida. And I needed somebody I could actually enjoy being with, and so that's why they hired my wife on. I have the greatest partner on earth. I married an incredible woman who grew up in the trades, 10 years in carpet laying, a couple years in bricklaying, and she has proved to be excellent in every way. The most incredible part of it is if I ask for a measurement, she's dead on, carpet layer. If I ask for a level, she's dead on, bricklayer. The Chariot Basket, I fully look forward to using it. A lot of thought has gone into the accessories that go with it, and that's the part I'm really looking forward to unwrapping and using.
4 months later, we called Jairus to see if the truck had met his expectations.
You guys did a great job. I mean, I still am astounded. We were talking about that this morning. It's been everything we needed, and it's been more than everything we needed, because I mean, I put 10,250 miles on that thing since we got it. I'm averaging 2,500 miles a month is about what I'm averaging. It's a dream to drive. I mean, honestly, we'll take, and my wife's, you've seen my wife, she's just a short little woman, and she flies down the road in it, no problem driving it, or no problem with visibility. No problem with handling. Because it's not an overly heavy truck, I'm able to drive it across lawns and get it to where I need it. Where with a big truck, I'd just sink down into them. The box is incredible. Only thing I've changed on the box inside is I went down and to Harbor Freight, and they sell those strapping systems where it's long bars where you can clip in straps into it, and so I can strap things up to the sides and not have to worry about shifting when I'm driving. Because what we did is like the channel letters I build, they now just build them shorter than 12 feet, and I can get it in the van. And so I just strap it up on to one side, and nice. Everything gets transported inside. And so the strap system made it really nice to be able to secure everything.
Are you finding that you're able to be more efficient with this truck compared to your last truck?
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, well, first of all, I get to the site and I'm not broken down. First of all, I get to the site. The other truck was never dependable to get to the site. But once I'm there, like the Chariot Basket, the hooks on the Chariot Basket. So we had a 16-foot channel letter set, 16 foot and was 50 inches tall. We assembled it on the ground, so it came in 3 pieces because it had a big pill on the bottom, and the channel letters came in, and the raceway came in 2 sections. And so we assembled it on the ground, and then we hooked it into the basket. And while it was hooked there, now I can do all my wiring and not be crawling around on the ground. So am I more efficient? Yeah, and I wasn't nearly as sore as I would have been with my knees all bloody from crawling around on asphalt. Generally, I get a letter set done in about an hour, and in fact, GC at one of the jobs says, "Man, you guys are like super experienced in this." And I think it was like only the second time we'd used the truck, and but everything just flowed. Everything just worked incredibly well, and so yeah, it's made us a lot more efficient. Like I said, you guys have really thought out the Chariot Basket. It was really a superb invention there.
Do you like the forks rotating rather than the bucket itself?
Yes. Yeah. It's funny because the rotating basket, you're depending on hydraulic, and when you even if you flick it just a little bit, you're gonna get moved more than you anticipate. I have used every add-on tool that you guys have except for the pattern holder. I've only done one pattern, and that one was it wasn't a big pattern, so I didn't bother with that. The one that you can take a long face and you clip it to it, brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. I told you that hurricane damage from the one in Pensacola. I had two 12-foot by 5-foot faces I had to slide into a cabinet, and it was incredible. I mean, just literally what I was thinking I was going to have to fight with this thing, you just got yourself lined up and you just started sliding it in.
I bet you get some attention with that truck, huh?
Yeah, that's the nicest looking truck on the road. Again, I can't say enough. You guys have done a phenomenal job on the engineering of this truck. It runs incredibly well. I have not had any issues at all. In fact, not a single issue.